Yes, welcome back, and it's the second match of the semi-finals of Elite Group Jfsc Dads the Premier League. The game between MRV Risers versus Rising Stars. MRV Risers winning the toss and electing to field first. It's the Jfsc Dads the Premier League T20 21. For the season 1, we are thankful to our partners, the media partners by Cricket Graph, jersey partners by 7070 Sports, grooming partners by Jean Claude Oliver, mutual fund distribution partners by Rungta, printing partners by JP Corp, estate partners RK Realtors, munching partners by Invesco India, and the awards partners by Spectrum Trophies and Awards. You all can catch the live action on Jfsc YouTube channel, and for live updates on scores and sets, you can follow us on Jfsc app from the Play Store. We are back live in action for the second match of the day, the semi-finals between MRV Risers versus Rising Stars. MRV Risers winning the toss, electing to field first. And the first match of the day was won by AVM Yoddhas, winning the match by 2 wickets. They were given the targets of 157, but in the end resulting to the finals are AVM Yoddhas. Mute kar. So here we go, the first over being bowled by Viral Shah down the leg side, and it's the first runs on the board. Ball crosses the long leg region for a boundary. Viral Gala starting the bowling proceedings, but missing the line and length, and even missed out by the wicket keeper. So the first runs on the board in the form of extras, and that too wide, followed by a boundary. 5 runs on the board. That's a good comeback, an in-swinging delivery. That's a close call, and the first run off the bat from the batsman. It was a good cheeky single, but then the score with the help of this single moves on to 6. Winning the toss, electing to field first. Well, the very first ball that was been signaled as a wide ball, not a good start for the bowler, but then Viral, he knows how to bowl, and surely he would be making a good comeback. This time again onto the middle and leg stump, played not for any runs. Fielder at a short mid wicket, one fielder at the short backward square leg. A good tight offside field being set up for the right hand batsman. One fielder at gully, one fielder at point, one at short covers, and one at mid off. That's into the gap. Beautifully timed away. No chance for the fielder, bisecting both the fielders, and it's the second boundary. And certainly reminding of the batsmen like Hemang, would like to play the cover drives and cut shots. Would be surely delight how he plays, but then this time Jatin and Chirag starting the things here for rising strikers. So that's the right area to bowl to the batsman like Chirag. But then he is a batsman who likes to open the accounts with the boundary, and in the form of boundary he has scored the most important runs whenever the team has required 10 without a loss. 4 deliveries have been bowled in the first over. Winning the toss, electing to field first. Can MRV Risers restrict rising strikers below 150, 160? This time played towards point, not for any runs. That's a good comeback by Viral, who's surely thinking to provide an early breakthrough for his team. One of the most experienced player of MRV Risers. That's driven straight to the fielder at short covers. It's first over gone, 10 without a loss.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
बॉलर प्रमोद है ना?
पीजी, हाँ पीजी लिस्ट नहीं है क्या? So as the start they needed, 10 runs without a loss in the first over. Pramod starting the things with an over-pitch delivery that's been driven to the cover point region for just a single. But Jatin, Mehta and Chirag would be surely ensuring the things go right away for the team Rising Strikers. They need to post a score above 160, 170. It's not that been easy today. It looks like to be an batting friendly pitch, but then as we saw in the first match, the bowlers utilizing and especially the spinners making all the way things count for the team. AVM Yoddhas winning the match by 2 wickets, and this time Pramod making a comeback, pitching it in the right area outside the off stump and not allowing the batsman to score those runs. First over we saw 2 boundaries coming, and one from the blade of the bat from Chirag and one from the extra straight away on the very first ball. This time driven towards mid-on for just a single. The rotation of the striker would be much more important, how the things would carry on. But surely Jatin is a kind of a batsman. Once he gets settled down, he will surely plays those natural strokes. He has the big shots in his archery. Seaming away from the right hand batsman. That's a good strategy by Pramod. Saw the batsman shuffling outside of some, adjusted his line, and straight away a dot ball. 4 deliveries have been bowled, 2 singles have been taken. Score remains on 12. An ideal start for Rising Strikers in this match. Outside edge, there was a fielder at the third slip, lucky enough for falling just short of the fielder there, resulting into a single. 13 without a loss. If we see in this over, 10101 is it's not the mobile number, but then it's the runs which have been scored. 3 singles and 2 dots. That's a sensational stroke. Overthrow, resulting for the batsman to cross over for more important runs. They are crossing for the second in the overthrow. So where there was just a single, 3 runs have been added to the tally for rising strikers. 2 overs gone, it's 16 without a loss.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
So it will be Viral to bowl the third over from the pavilion, and it's been hoisted. Stand and deliver. The first 6 of the match into the slot for Chirag, and he goes all the guns blazing straight away above the bowler's head for a maximum. Was waiting for that delivery, and as soon as it came, he made sure the ball went out of the ground. 22. The score moving on with the help of that 6. And straight away putting the pressure on the bowler. That's been played towards point, not for any runs. Once again played into the gap, but there is a fielder at the deep extra cover. Misfield resulting into a boundary. Tried to stop the ball, but ball going between the hands and the legs of the fielder at the deep covers. 26 the score, and Viral need to adjust his line and length, bowl in the right areas. Full toss again, driven down the ground, but this time it will be cut off by the fielder coming from the deep mid on for just a single. But what an over this has turned out. 11 of the 4 balls in this over, and Viral straight away conceding away 21 runs in 1.4 overs. The first spell of Viral is not that good, but surely he would be liking to come back. But as we say, you need to come back from all the wrong things you do. If you set up a positive mindset, well, surely you can make those things count. One more extra for the rising strikers. (28) on the board. Chirag on 19 and Jatin on strike, playing on 3 of 4. This time it's been pulled away into the vacant zone above the forward square leg region. So the runs coming in the form of boundaries and sixes this time. Jatin joining the party along with Chirag. It was a short pitch delivery and very well played by Jatin towards the deep square leg region for a boundary. 32. Starting at the run rate of 11.3 runs per over. Well, Rising Stars are off to a good start. Utilizing the power play, not taking undue risk, and timing the ball and playing it into the gap are Chirag and Jatin. 3 overs gone, it's 32 without a loss. लगेच बंद कर.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
होई ना प्रमोद ना. So it's a change in the pace from Pramod and a dot ball to start the over number 4. He's a tall, high, handsome guy, but surely he has some bowling skills. He can turn the ball either way. He's a fierce bowler who would surely take the early breakthroughs. This time has been played above the points, but there's a fielder running in from the fine third man for just a single. This time played back to the bowler, not for any runs. He's bowling with the variations and he has surely considered just a single in the 3 balls in the over. Succeeded in keeping the batsman silent this time. And as we say, if you bowl stump to stump line, bowl in the right areas, you would surely get success in getting a wicket here. Now that's been slogged away. There was a fielder at the mid-on, not able to stop it. The ball is racing down, and in the end, it's a win for the ball to cross the fence. What a fielding effort that was, but in the end, a boundary, resulting the score to go to 37. It was played on the rise, didn't got that elevation. Going above the fielder at the mid-on. One more boundary for the rising strikers. Straight into the block hole. .37 the score. Once again a slower one attempted, and that's been pulled away towards the square of the wicket by Jatin. Slow one outside the leg stump, and what a shot that was. 4 overs gone, it's 41 without a loss.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
I'm here at Jean-Claude Olivier Salon and I just got my hair treatment done. I tried a new brand called Postcom and I can't tell you all how awesome my hair feels. Like, I'm just loving it. Well, apart from that, I'm loving the salon services of them.
What a piece of a timing that is! Straight into the gap between the mid-on and the mid-wicket. 46 the score with the help of this boundary. Lovely piece of a batting by Chirag. Purely masterclass stroke. Replay करना. Runs per over. Well, they are off to a good start. Rising strikers. Very first ball that was down the leg side, signaled as a wide, and then a good use of his wrist by Chirag. This time lofted in the air into the hands of the fielder, and it's the first wicket falling on the score of 46. But then Chirag doing the right thing, providing a start which his team needed.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
And taking care of the sanitization to almost everything. This is a huge space, you know, it's so big. It's one of the biggest salon in Bombay and it's so lit. I'm loving this place and I'm really excited to come back and visit them again. Plus, I can't stop feeling my hair. I'm loving them. Like, thank you so much for everything. Thank you.
This is the coach's.
Full toss onto the pads, and that's been played on towards the deep forward square leg region for just a single. I beg your pardon, the batsman crossing over for 2 runs.
स्ट्राइक पे जती नहीं
सिंगल ही आएगा. It's a quicker one from Darshan, resulting into a dot ball. It's the semi-final number 2 of the elite group of Jfsc Dad's Premier League. MRV Risers winning the toss, electing to field first. Well then, Rising Strikers, they have lost 1 wicket, but the score is 48 in the 4.4 overs. Lucky enough, it didn't went on to hit the stumps. The ball is racing down towards the long leg and it will cross the boundary line. With that, it's a 50 up for Rising Strikers in the 5th over. Well, that's into the block hole and straight away to the fielder at the extra cover, not for any runs. End of a successful over from Darshan. It's 5 overs gone, 52 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
Boys Academy.
Transition, quick, well done!
Remember, to be a top player, you must keep the focus all the time.
The Coach's Voice Academy, where the game's greatest minds share the secrets of their success.
Once I'd done my first coaching badge, I realised I was in the right field and sector for me.
Premium content for coaches at every level, from grassroots
You are allowed to get your arm up and then try and regain possession.
to elite.
That might be a set pass, it might be beyond, it might be a switch of play.
Exclusive coaching courses explaining how and why top coaches prepare their teams.
To recognise the triggers, if you like, when the opposition are trying to put the ball in behind you.
Including coverage of full training sessions from tactical angles.
3 big words: up, hold, drop.
So 5 overs gone, 52 for the loss of 1 wicket. That's the kind of a start they needed in the power play. Jinesh to bowl the last over. This time hammered away towards mid off. Ball deflects off the leg, but just a single. Jatin Mehta on strike, playing on 21. A big wicket of Chirag was out on score of 24. Tossed up delivery, that's been played. The ball falls off the fielder's hand on the third attempt. Single ala. That was in the air. He tried his luck hard, but was not able to catch it. The fielder at the extra cover region on the 30-yard circle. (55) the score. My ball और लग से देना extra wide. Five is the score. It's the last over of the power play.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
Good, nice timing.
Delivered by experts. From academy
Well played. Hey, super combination. Terrific start.
to first team.
Let's go attack the defender, okay?
You're balancing off, you're coming over and nothing comes through.
A searchable library of user-friendly session plans and practices for every level, curated by UEFA Pro licensed coaches. Exclusive access to interviews with the biggest names in football on their journey, philosophy, tactics and match strategy.
Seeing the game from that perspective, you can see everything happening.
Don't let your background be the barrier. Educate and develop yourself as much as you possibly can.
He cannot play alone when he come in between the lines. So this player must be totally in control of this area here.
And new for 2020, one-to-one and small group sessions for all levels of coaching.
If I'm here and I'm checking up, can I get off? Bang.
Premium quality. New content uploaded every
of 55, the second wicket falling, and that too of the danger batsman. Not an ideal end to the beginnings. Sagar naam. Once again played above the bowler's head. That's been firmly hit away. It will be cut off by the fielder coming on from the long on region. Nirav, the new batsman in, but what an end that was. The ball deflected off the bowler's hand and went on to hit the stumps at the non-striker's end. He was well short of the crease. A dot ball to end the over number 6.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
every week. Access from any device. The Coach's Voice Academy, the online coach education platform from the Coach's Voice. Available online on the Apple Store and Google Play.
So at the end of the power play, team Rising Strikers have scored 56 runs, but then both the opening batsmen back to the pavilion and one that too of the disastrous end of Jatin Mehta out on 22 was run out by the bowler himself. The ball deflected off his hands, and this time no ball being signalled by the umpire. Tried bowling through the corner, but in the end it was signalled as a no ball. The ball over, it's a no ball being signalled and a free hit to be continued. Driven down the ground straight towards long on for just a single. So not able to utilize it. It's a good comeback by the bowler himself. 58 हुआ ना, एक नो बॉल और एक सिंगल. 58 is the score, but then most important is that both the batsmen are new at the crease, and can bowlers make a comeback here? This time again chipped it on towards the square leg region for just a single. A good piece of a fielding there by the wicket keeper, running all the way and stopping the ball inside the 30-yard circle, restricting the batsman for just what's so called, it was a double for just a single. So as soon as the wickets have fallen, the body language of the fielders and the bowlers has changed completely. This time driven on the full toss, it will go all the way. Lovely timing on that delivery by Chintan. It was a lofted cover drive resulting into a boundary. Moving on to 63. Down the leg side, Wanted to go for a big hit, didn't connect it properly, but then also it will be signaled as a wide ball. 64 the score. They are going at the run rate of 9.85. Chintan getting into the act of scoring into the big shots. Darshan bowling his second over of the spell. Driven once again. Driven and driven beautifully, but it will be cut off by the fielder. For just 2 runs. Darshan has conceded 21 runs. He has been an expensive, but he has provided a breakthrough. Once again played towards wide, long on. No chance for the fielder. It's a boundary. माइकत बंद बंद कर माइक.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
So it's Jinesh being brought into the attack. 1 wicket in the form of run out in his follow through. Full toss for the offering, and he utilizes it properly. That's the way you can tackle the full toss, and it's a boundary to start the over number 8. This time not able to connect it properly, but then ball went on towards the forward square leg region for a single. So 5 runs already of the first 2 balls. Jinesh getting a big wicket of Jatin in his follow through. For some time the batsman had his heart in his mouth, but then lucky enough he survived a stumping there. 76 for the loss of 2 wickets in 7.3 overs. Once again played through mid wicket for just a single. Going at the run rate of 10 runs per over. They have started the things well this time. Wanted to bowl onto the pads, ended up giving up a wide delivery. Jinesh, well, then he needs to control his line and length. That's a good swinging delivery from Jinesh, inviting the batsman for a drive. Missed it completely, made sure his foot was in the crease, and a good piece of a keeping by the wicket keeper. Last ball of the 8th over coming up, this time driven. Or just a single onto the onside. End of the 8 overs, it's 78. 79 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
So well, Chintan from one end is attacking the bowlers, and Nirav, he is doing the right thing. Try to give as much as possible the strike to Chintan. Going at the run rate of 9.88, they have scored 79 runs. That's a good start. They have lost 2 wickets, but this time hoisted. But falling in no man's land towards a wideish long on for just a single. It was an overthrow, but it was a backup by the fielder from the gully corridors. Just a single of the 9th over. Left arm spinner to the right hand batsman. Ball skidding low. Wanted to cut that ball. Good comeback by Girish. Especially he's bowling his first over. Tossed up delivery. Played at the right moment. So as we see the left arm spinners, which can create trouble to the right hand batsman, and it will be a delight to watch how these innings go further. 80 the score. Chirag was run out in the over of Jinesh. This time didn't connect it properly, but they get a single. Chintan and Nirav. Nirav playing on 3 of 7 and Chintan not out on 21 of 15 balls. Once again, ball keeping low. Chintan made sure there was a connection and it played towards the points for just a single. 82 the score. That's been played away. There was a fielder, but was not able to stop it, and ball bounces it off his hand above the boundary fence.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
It's been lofted in the air, but falling short of the fielder at straight to the fielder, and once again a wicket falling, and a straight catch. The fielder at the covers.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
I'm here at Jean-Claude Olivier Salon and I just got my hair treatment done. I tried a new brand called Postcom and I can't tell you all how awesome my hair feels. Like, I'm just loving it. Well, apart from that, I'm loving the salon services of them and taking care of the sanitization to almost everything. This is a huge space, you know, it's so big. It's one of the biggest salon in Bombay and it's so lit. I'm loving this place and I'm really excited to come back and visit them again. Plus, I can't stop feeling my hair. I'm loving them. Like, thank you so much for everything. Thank you.
This is the Coach's Voice Academy.
Transition, quick, well on!
Remember, to be a top player, you must keep the focus all the time.
The Coach's Voice Academy, where the game's greatest minds share the secrets of their success.
Once I'd done my first coaching badge, I realised I was in the right field and sector for me.
Premium content for coaches at every level, from grassroots.
You are allowed to get your arm up and then try and regain possession.
To elite.
That might be a set pass, it might be beyond, it might be a switch of play.
Exclusive coaching courses explaining how and why top coaches prepare their teams.
To recognise the triggers, if you like, when the opposition are trying to put the ball in behind you.
Including coverage of full training sessions from tactical angles.
3 big words: up, hold, drop. Good, nice timing.
Delivered by experts from academy.
Well played. Hey, super combination!
So the drinks are off the field, and after that opening partnership of 48 runs, the score of Rising Strikers after the completion of 9.3 overs are 90 for the loss of 3 wickets. The new batsman in Hemang, one of the batsmen who likes to dominate, to score runs all over the park, but then the big wicket of Chintan falling at the right moment for MRV Risers. Well, they have picked up wickets at the regular intervals, this time driven towards deep extra cover for a single. Full toss offered and played towards the square leg region for just a single. Nirav has played 9 deliveries, is playing on 5, but then it's a new batsman Hemang on strike, who has opened his account with a single. Going on the back foot, wanted to slash it hard, misses it completely. 10 overs gone, it's 91 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
Terrific start!
To first team.
Let's go attack the defender, okay?
You're balancing off, you're coming over, and nothing comes through.
A searchable library of user-friendly session plans and practices for every level, curated by UEFA Pro licensed coaches. Exclusive access to interviews with the biggest names in football on their journey, philosophy, tactics and match strategy.
Seeing the game from that perspective.
So it's a start from the pavilion end, the 11th over, bowled by from the pavilion end, it's Girish to bowl the 11th over. The first ball single has been taken and it will be Hemang on strike. So now it will be interesting how the remaining 10 overs go here on from the pavilion end. Hemang on strike, that's been dragged away towards the long on. Outside the off stump by Hemang for just a single. Well, he's an attacking player who likes to go after the bowlers. But the need of an hour is that they need a partnership in the middle. Adjustment in line and length into the off stump line, not for any runs. Played at the right moment by Nirav. He is playing on 7. Giving him in is the company is Hemang. That's been lofted drive. And batsmen go over for 2 easy runs. It was played towards a deep extra cover. Had it been hit hard, that would have travelled all the way, but then 2 runs coming in for the rising strikers. Once again going on the back foot. Wanted to go for a cut shot, missing it completely. A change in the pace from Girish. Saw the batsman going on the back foot, adjusted his line and length. Score remains on 96. 10.5 overs being bowled, just 4 runs of the 5 deliveries in the over. That's been pulled away above the bowler's head, outside the off stump, and what a way to bring 100 for Team Rising Strikers. A tossed up delivery outside the off stump line, and very well played by Nirav, resulting 11 overs gone, it's 100 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
you can see everything happening.
Don't let your background be the barrier. Educate and develop yourself as much as you possibly can.
Once again, going on the back foot, didn't connect it properly. Hemang playing it towards the extra cover for a single. 101 on the board. 3 wickets have fallen. Jinesh continuing his over from the pavilion end. That's a good thinking by Nirav and Hemang. Rotate the strike as much as possible and then go after the big shots in the remaining last overs. Full toss onto the pads, played away towards the deep mid-on for a single. Three singles in the over so far. Well, Nirav has an economy of hitting the boundary after each 4 balls, and this time he succeeds it. Hitting the moment at the right time is Nirav, and once again a boundary for the rising strikers. They are maintaining the run rate of 9 runs per over. That was firmly hidden by Nirav down the ground. Full toss, a delivery, played again. It's the replay of the same shot. 2 balls and 2 consecutive deliveries, resulting into 4 runs for Nirav, and the score for rising strikers move on to 111. It was a tossed up delivery, invitation for the batsman to go for a big shot, and Nirav repeating the same shot and resulting into 2 consecutive boundaries. 22 of 19. Once again a full toss delivery. Once again a lifeline for the batsman, resulting into 2 runs. As we say, you need to win matches, you have to take catches this time. 12 overs gone, it's 113 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
He cannot play alone when he come in between the lines. So this player must be totally in control of this area here.
And new for 2020, one-to-one and small group sessions for all levels of coaching.
If I'm here and I'm checking up, can I get off? Bang.
Premium quality, new content uploaded every week. Access from any device. The Coach's Voice Academy, the online coach education platform from the Coach's.
The deep extra cover region for a boundary. Girish starting his 3rd over, and Hemang straight away playing an attacking shot. There was a fielder, but couldn't resist the ball to stop for going down a boundary. Lovely piece of a wicket keeping there. Invited the batsman to go for a big hit, and Hemang falling into the trap of the bowler, stumping, and it's the 4th wicket falling on the score of 117. Saw the batsman charging in, adjusted his line, and a good piece of a keeping there by the wicket keeper, and it's the 4th wicket falling on the score of 117.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
Voice. Available online on the Apple Store and Google Play.
Dhaval, the new man. It's a good shot from Dhaval, and straight away opening his account with a boundary is Dhaval. So doing the job which Himang left away. The score moving on to 121 with the help of this boundary. And straight away opening his account with the boundary is Dhaval, making his intentions clear. That's a quicker one from Girish. So it has been a dramatical over. The very first ball that was played away by Himang for a boundary, and then wicket in the form of stumping, making a revenge, making a breakthrough, and Dhaval opening his account with a boundary and followed by a single. This time there was a fielder mentioned there, stationed at the leg gully region, falling to the footmarks of the batsman Girish. Well, 122 the score in the 13th over. They are maintaining the run rate of 9.5 runs per over. Nirav standing from one end, this time drifting onto the pads. It's a close call for both the batsmen. Leg by is signalled. 13 overs gone, it's 123.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
So Nirav and Dhaval in the middle. Now 6.5 overs left in this innings. Well, they are off to a good start. Rising Stars 124. They have lost 4 wickets, but most important now is that if they go on to score above 170, 180, well, that could be a game for Rising Strikers when they come out to defend the score. But on the other end, it will be MRV Risers who will be surely thinking to restrict them below 160. Once again, pitched onto the middle line of stump, a bit of a misfield. For just a single. Well, as we say, you can learn out from your mistakes, stay positive intent, and this time again punched towards points for just a single. It's not compulsory that you need to go after each and every delivery. If you can rotate the strike, put pressure on the bowlers, convert those singles into doubles and doubles into the big scoring shots, well, you all can come up with a big score. Viral this time onto the pads, making a good comeback. 2 overs which he bowled before this spell, conceded away 26 runs. So it's turning out to be a good over. This is from Viral. This time again, as I was saying, batsman reading the ball very well, and that's been pulled away mercilessly towards the square of the wicket. Nirav not taking undue risk and playing the proper cricketing shots. So it was a back of a length delivery, a bit of a bounce, and just showing the direction it needed. 14 overs gone, it's 131. 4 wickets have fallen.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
Whoa.
Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
So an extra resulting into the score to go. What a delivery! A perfect Yorker, and he's been given leg before. Once it looked like it was a leg before, but then ball went on to hit the stumps. 132, half the side back to the pavilion. But what a delivery. Quicker one, and the ball deflects onto the stumps after hitting the pads. And Girish once again showing his experience in the middle.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
Whoa.
Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
I'm here at Jean-Claude Olivier Salon, and
So the left-hand batsman coming in, Jigar Shah. The wicket of Dhaval was clean bowled by Girish, and getting his second scalp of this innings is Girish. 3.1 overs, 27 runs, 2 wickets. Bowling a good spell from the pavilion end. Now that's been played away on the onside. by Jigar for just a single to open his account. Score is 133 in 14.2 overs. Once again, full toss set delivery, but then straight away played towards the man at the square leg for just a single. The most important is Nirav Darji. He is in middle, playing on 31 of 26. This time going for a sweep shot. Wanted to guide the ball all the way towards the fine leg. Didn't time it properly, but then wide signaled by the umpire. So as much as extras have been bowled, the n numbers of extra deliveries are to be bowled. This time played towards backward short leg for a single. So as soon as the left and right hand combination is in the middle, we can see the field being set up on each and every delivery. So if they can carry on a partnership here, well, it would be surely runs coming in for the rising strikers. Once again swept away between the two fielders, a diving effort and resulting into a boundary at the deep mid wicket region. With that boundary, the score reaches 240. With that boundary, he has reached the personal score of 35. Nirav playing a good knock in the middle. Playing a sensational knock, knows the importance of the wicket, and this time again playing it towards the short long leg for just a single. "15 overs gone, 141 for the loss of 5 wickets.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
Just got my hair treatment done. I tried a new brand called Postcom and I can't tell you all how awesome my hair feels. Like, I'm just loving it.
Viral to continue from the far end, the last over of his spell. The most important thing Nirav is doing is that he is rotating the strike on each and every delivery which he gets and then go after the loose deliveries. With that single, he moves on to 37 and Viral bowling his last over of the spell. He has conceded away runs, 34 runs, no wicket to his name, but then surely he needs to fight back, he needs to come back in this over if he can provide with a breakthrough. MRV Risers would be thinking to take a wicket or a two here. Jigar on strike. Full toss offered and played down the ground for just a single towards the deep mid off. With that single, Jigar moves on to 3 and rising strikers would be surely thinking to post the score above 180. Beautifully driven, but straight into the throat of the fielder at the long off. And a fine innings coming to an end from Nirav. A change of a pace working here for Viral and a big wicket of Nirav Darji falling on the score of 143. Pranav Shah, the new batsman, and once again a drop chance, but surely Viral making a comeback in this over, guiding the ball down the ground towards the third man region, and they are going for the second one. Good thinking by Jigar, taking the score to 145 in 15.5 overs, but then what an over this has been from Viral. 4 runs and a wicket. Surely, as I was saying, Viral making a comeback in this over. This time driven using the feet towards a long off for just a single. Pranav wanted a couple of runs, but then Jigar restricting it to just a single. 16 gone, it's 146.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
Well, apart from that, I'm loving the salon services of them and taking care of the sanitization to almost everything. This is a huge space, you know, it's so big, it's one of the biggest salon in Bombay and it's so lit. I'm loving this place and I'm really excited to come back and visit them again. Plus, I can't stop feeling my hair, I'm loving them. Like, thank you so much for everything. Thank you.
This is the Coach's Voice Academy.
Transition, quick, quick, well done!
Remember, to be a top player,
Running between the wickets has been good between Jigar and Pranav. Most important, Jigar. He is converting those singles into the doubles, and with that the score would surely, they would like to post above 160, 170. It's the start of the 17th over. The very first ball for 2 runs. Pramod back into the attack, this time going for a switch hit. Wanted to guide the ball all the way towards the long leg region. Didn't connect it properly, and even lucky enough the ball didn't hit the stumps. Otherwise that could have been a disaster. 148 the score, 6 wickets fallen. Well, then it's just a single. Jigar is connecting the ball well. Is playing run a ball. 9 balls, 9 runs to his account. It will be Pranav for the first time to face Pramod in this innings. Pramod taking a catch and sending back a danger batsman. So once again it's the right and left hand combination in the middle for the rising strikers. A slower one and a Yorker attempted right into the block hole. Well played by Pranav Shah. So straight away bowling at the speed of 80 to 90 miles per hour was Pramod. 4 balls and 3 runs in this over till now. Guiding the ball all the way towards the points. With that single, it's 150 up in the 17th over for Team Rising Strikers. $11 for the loss of for the loss of 6 wickets in 16.5 overs. That has been a good batting lineup, but then they have lost wickets at the regular intervals. This time it's hoisted, falling one bounce short of the fielder. And with that 2 runs, it's the end.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
You must keep the focus all the time.
The Coach's Voice Academy, where the game's greatest minds share the secrets of their success.
Once I'd done my first coaching badge, I realised I was in the right field and sector for me.
Premium content for coaches at every level, from grassroots
You are allowed to get your arm up and then try and regain possession.
to elite.
That might be a set pass, it might be beyond, it might be a switch of play.
Exclusive coaching courses explaining how and why top coaches prepare their teams.
To recognise the triggers, if you like, when the opposition are trying to put the ball in behind you.
Including coverage of full training sessions from tactical angles.
3 big words. Up, hold.
So Darshan to bowl the 18th over, third of his spell. Full toss, missed by the batsman. How come in the world that could be missed, but then it's the strategy from Darshan, resulting into just a single, resulting into a bice. Single 153 bice. It was a full toss delivery missed out by Jigar, but it will be Pranav to face Darshan. Is there an inside edge included? The ball is racing down all the way. Yes, there was an inside edge, and the runs flowing in for Rising Strikers. It's a good placement by Jigar, resulting it to a single. Pranav would be on strike to face Darshan. 31 runs, wicket to his name, 2.3 overs. Well, he has a wicket to his name, but then remaining 2.3 overs, Rising Strikers would be surely thinking to strike the ball all the way, all outside the park, or get those important runs. In the first match, we saw 157 was the target, and it was easily won by AVM Yodhas, the match by 2 wickets. This time saw the batsman charging in. In 58 डॉट बॉल होता है. So from now onwards, each and every dot ball would be a golden ball for team MRV Risers. Played back to the bowler's drive. That's been firmly driven down the ground, and a good piece of a fielding there by the man running away from all the way from long on to straight down the ground. 2 runs, resulting the score go to 160. Well, they are off to a good start, and reaching a respectable score are the Rising Strikers. Wide outside the off stump. The last ball coming up of the 18th over. Now that's been played away on the onside for just a single. End of a good over, and the score for Rising Strikers moves to 162.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
Oh, drop. Good, nice timing.
Delivered by experts. From academy.
Well played. Hey, super combination. Terrific start.
To first team.
Let's go attack the defender, okay?
You're balancing off, you're coming over, and nothing comes through.
A searchable library of user-friendly
The very first ball played away towards the deep backward square leg region for a boundary. The very first ball from Pramod in the 4th over, resulting into a boundary. Ball onto the leg stump line. I beg your pardon, that was a pitch outside the off stump, but then very well played by Pranav. in the end resulting for a boundary. 166 the score in 18.1 overs. The most important now is that they will be surely going after the bowlers. So the 6 runs of 2 balls of the 19th over. Well, they might be going around 180 if they go on to score on each and every delivery from now. Jigar playing on 16 and Pranav playing on 10. Once again going on the back foot, that's been punched away towards the deep cover region for just a single. Double. The score with the help of these 2 runs. So the fielder was late and converted both. That's a good shot, but it will be just a single. It's a direct hit. What a piece of a fielding that was from at the long on region. Four balls being bowled in the 19th over. 9 runs have been scored, 1 boundary, 2 couple of runs and then a single. It's a good rotation of strike between Jigar and Pranav. Anything above 180 would be a helpful run to defend the score for Team Rising Strikers. Now that's been played away towards a long off by Jigar for just a single. 3.5 overs. Pramod bowling his last over of the spell. He has conceded with 31 runs. He's been a bit expensive. Always likes to take a wicket, but today the wickets column have been 0 for Pramod. Captain bowling his last over. Right arm over the wicket. That's been hived away on the onside. 1 bounce into the square leg region for a boundary.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
Session plans and practices for every level, curated by UEFA Pro licensed coaches. Exclusive access to interviews with the biggest names in football on their journey, philosophy, tactics and match strategy.
Seeing the game from that perspective, you can see everything happening.
Don't let your background be the barrier. Educate and develop yourself as much as you possibly can.
He cannot play alone when he come in between the lines. So this player must be
Darshang to continue the last over of the innings and last over of his spell. First ball, they are going for the second one and comfortably they start off with 2 important runs. 178. Anything near 185, 190 would be a defendable score. The first match we saw 157 being chased out by team AVM Yoddhas, winning the match by 2 wickets. Byes being signalled. So it's the extras which have surely helped strikers to post a score nearby 180, 190. It's a good partnership between Jigar and Pranav. 4 deliveries left in this innings. Darshan bowling left arm round to the right hand batsman. That's been played all the way down the ground above the deep sweeper cover region for a maximum. He made sure the connection was made, and what a shot that is from Pranav. Swinging the bat hard, and good connection between the bat and the ball, resulting into a maximum. 185 the score. दस रन ऊपर अपडेट कर से 10 रन ऊपर अपडेट कर से
अभी लास्ट ओवर ये तो टारगेट
19.3 overs gone, 185. Once again not able to utilize the full toss. Bye is being signalled by the umpire. 10 runs of the 4 balls already in this over. 186. So maintaining the run rate of 9 runs per over. Well, they have managed to score 186. This time Jigar hitting the ball hard. Wanted a double, but then it's a good call by Pranav responding. So the ball being overthrown, and where there was just a single, 2 runs being taken by the batsman. 188 on the board, 19.5 overs bowled. Last ball coming up of the innings from Darshan. Now that's been lofted. There's a fielder at long off. He's dropped it. But then the batsmen are going for the runs now.
सर अभी का कितना रन है 190
So the last ball resulting into just 2 runs. First innings has been completed, winning the toss, electing to field first. Well, they invited rising strikers to bat first. Jatin Mehta was run out by Jinesh on the score of 22. Chirag Joshi was caught by Girish in the bowling of Darshan on the score of 24. Chintan was out on the score of 28. Nirav Darji out on score of 37, hitting 5 boundaries. Himang Mehta was stumped out on the score of 8. Dhaval Siroya on the score of 6, and Jigar Shah not out on 23, and Pranav Shah not out on 23. 190 is the score after 20 overs. 191 to win for team MRV Risers when they come out to bat. The bowling analysis show Darshan Shah bowling 4 overs, 1 wicket, 47 runs. It was expensive today. Girish bowling 4 overs, 2 wickets, 36 runs to his wicket. Jinesh Shah 4 overs, 29 runs and a wicket to his name. Pramod Chandan 4 overs, 35 runs, no wicket, and Viral bowling 4 overs and 38 runs and a wicket to his name. In the end, of 191 for team MRV Risers when they come out to bat.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
Be totally in control of this area here.
And new for 2020, one-to-one and small group sessions for all levels of coaching.
If I'm here and I'm checking, up, can I get, oh, bang.
Premium quality, new content uploaded every week. Access from any device. The Coach's Voice Academy, the online coach education platform from the Coach's Voice. Available online on the Apple Store and Google Play.
I'm here at Jean-Claude Olivier Salon and I just got my hair treatment done. I tried a new brand called Postcom and I can't tell y'all how awesome my hair feels. Like, I'm just loving it. Well, apart from that, I'm loving the salon services of them and taking care of the sanitization to almost everything. This is a huge space, you know, it's so big. It's one of the biggest salons in Bombay and it's so lit. I'm loving this place and I'm really excited to come back and visit them again. Plus, I can't stop feeling my hair. I'm loving them. Like, thank you so much for everything. Thank you.
This is the Coach's Voice Academy.
Transition, quick, well done!
Remember, to be a top player, you must keep the focus all the time.
The Coach's Voice Academy, where the game's greatest minds share the secrets of their success.
Once I'd done my first coaching badge, I realised I was in the right field and sector for me.
Premium content for coaches at every level, from grassroots...
You are allowed to get your arm up and then try and regain possession.
...to elite.
That might be a set pass, it might be beyond, it might be a switch of play.
Exclusive coaching courses explaining how and why top coaches prepare their teams.
To recognise the triggers, if you like, when the opposition are trying to put the ball in behind you.
Including coverage of full training sessions from tactical angles.
3 big words. Up, hold, drop. Good, nice timing.
Delivered by experts. From academy...
Well played. Hey, super combination. Terrific start!
...to first team.
Let's go attack the defender, okay?
You're balancing off, you're coming over and nothing comes through.
A searchable library of user-friendly session plans and practices for every level, curated by UEFA Pro licensed coaches. Exclusive access to interviews with the biggest names in football on their journey, philosophy, tactics and match strategy.
Seeing the game from that perspective, you can see everything happening.
Don't let your background be the barrier. Educate and develop yourself as much as you possibly can.
He cannot play alone when he comes in between the lines. So this player must be totally in control of this area here.
And, new for 2020, one-to-one and small group sessions for all levels of coaching.
If I'm here and I'm checking, up, can I get, oh, bang.
Premium quality, new content uploaded every week. Access from any device. The Coach's Voice Academy, the online coach education platform from the Coach's Voice. Available online on the Apple Store and Google Play.
I'm here at Jean-Claude Olivier's salon and I just got my hair treatment done. I tried a new brand called Postcom and I can't tell you all how awesome my hair feels. Like, I'm just loving it. Well, apart from that, I'm loving the salon services of them and taking care of the sanitization to almost everything. This is a huge space, you know, it's so big. It's one of the biggest salons in Bombay and it's so lit. I'm loving this place and I'm really excited to come back and visit them again. Plus, I can't stop feeling my hair. I'm loving them. Like, thank you so much for everything. Thank you.
This is the Coach's Voice Academy.
Transition, quick, well done!
Remember, to be a top player, you must keep the focus all the time.
The Coach's Voice Academy, where the game's greatest minds share the secrets of their success.
Once I'd done my first coaching badge, I realised I was in the right field and sector for me.
Premium content for coaches at every level, from grassroots...
You are allowed to get your arm up and then try and regain possession.
...to elite.
That might be a set pass, it might be beyond, it might be a switch of play.
Exclusive coaching courses explaining how and why top coaches prepare their teams.
To recognise the triggers, if you like, when the opposition are trying to put the ball in behind you.
Including coverage of full training sessions from tactical angles.
3 big words. Up, hold, drop. Good, nice timing.
Delivered by experts. From academy...
Well played. Hey, super combination. Terrific start!
To first team.
Let's go attack the defender, okay?
You're balancing off, you're coming over and nothing comes through.
A searchable library of user-friendly session plans and practices for every level, curated by UEFA Pro licensed coaches. Exclusive access to interviews with the biggest names in football on their journey, philosophy, tactics and match strategy.
Seeing the game from that perspective, you can see everything happening.
Don't let your background be the barrier. Educate and develop yourself as much as you possibly can.
He cannot play alone when he come in between the lines. So this player must be totally in control of this area here.
And new for 2020, one-to-one and small group sessions for all levels of coaching.
If I'm here and I'm checking, up, can I get, oh, bang.
Premium quality, new content uploaded every week. Access from any device. The Coach's Voice Academy, the online coach education platform from the Coach's Voice. Available online on the Apple Store and Google Play.
I'm here at Jean-Claude Olivier Salon and I just got my hair treatment done. I tried a new brand called Postcom and I can't tell you all how awesome my hair feels. Like, I'm just loving it. Well, apart from that, I'm loving the salon services of them and taking care of the sanitization to almost everything. This is a huge space, you know, it's so big. It's one of the biggest salons in Bombay and it's so lit. I'm loving this place and I'm really excited to come back and visit them again. Plus, I can't stop feeling my hair. I'm loving them. Like, thank you so much for everything. Thank you.
This is the Coach's Voice Academy.
Transition, quick, well on!
Remember, to be a top player, you must keep the focus all the time.
The Coach's Voice Academy, where the game's greatest minds share the secrets of their success.
Once I'd done my first coaching badge, I realised I was in the right field and sector for me.
Premium content for coaches at every level, from grassroots...
You are allowed to get your arm up and then try and regain possession.
...to elite.
That might be a set pass, it might be beyond, it might be a switch of play.
Exclusive coaching courses explaining how and why top coaches prepare their teams.
To recognise the triggers, if you like, when the opposition are trying to put the ball in behind you.
Including coverage of full training sessions from tactical angles.
3 big words. Up, hold, drop. Good, nice timing.
Delivered by experts. From academy...
Well played. Hey, super combination. Terrific start!
To first team.
let's go attack the defender, okay?
You're balancing off, you're coming over, and nothing comes through.
A searchable library of user-friendly session plans and practices for every level, curated by UEFA Pro licensed coaches. Exclusive access to interviews with the biggest names in football on their journey, philosophy, tactics and match strategy.
Seeing the game from that perspective, you can see everything happening.
Don't let your background be the barrier. Educate and develop yourself as much as you possibly can.
He cannot play alone when he come in between the lines. So this player must be totally in control of this area here.
And new for 2020, one-to-one and small group sessions for all levels of coaching.
If I'm here and I'm checking, up, can I get off? Bang.
Premium quality, new content uploaded every week. Access from any device. The Coach's Voice Academy, the online coach education platform from the Coach's Voice. Available online on the Apple Store and Google Play.
So well, it's the start of the second innings and MRV Risers winning the toss, electing to field first. They have a target of 191 runs. Jigar Shah and Pranav Shah in the end making a partnership and posting a score of 190. MRV Risers 191 to win of 20 overs. Raj Soni and Girish to start with the run chase, and it will be Kapil Makwana with the bowling proceedings. Well, it's a huge score, but some calculative risk and good partnership would surely take them to the victory. But we'll have to wait and watch how the game proceeds. But then in the first innings we saw the top order and the middle order contributing equally, due to which they have posted a target of 191. Here we go, Kapil from over the wicket. Swinging delivery to start, dot ball left alone for the wicket keeper, and the ball goes all the way into the hands of the wicket keeper. Girish and Raj Soni, one of the biggest pair for MRV Risers. That's been signalled as a wide ball. Yet another outswinging delivery from Kapil, this time not able to control the line and length, and in the end it's resulting into the first runs for the Risers. Well, they have a huge score to chase, 191 in 120 balls. The first runs on the board in the form of extras. Well, Raj and Girish, both of them contributing equally when they need a run chase. This time again left alone for the wicket keeper, wide being signalled. Ball after pitching went away from the right-hand batsman. 2 runs, and that too in the form of extras. So 2 more deliveries need to be bowled. Only 1 legal delivery has been started in this over, and rest 2 have been outside the off stump. That's the 3rd consecutive wide. He's bowling with a good swing, but not able to control his line and length, resulting into a 1 more extra. 3 runs on the board for team MRV Risers. The required run rate around 9.95. Kapil from over the wicket. This time lucky enough, the ball went on to miss the inside edge. So it has been 2 instances where he has invited the batsman to go for a play, but it's a good swinging deliveries from Kapil. Once again missing the line and length. It's not a good start the bowler would have needed, but then a wide being signalled once again by the umpire. 4 wides in the very first over from Kapil. Bowling with the good pace and bowling with the upright sim position into the right corridors would be certainly help them to take a early breakthrough. But on the another end, Raj and Girish would be thinking to make a opening partnership and go on to bat as much as possible. This time beating the outside edge into the corridor of uncertainties. 3 balls have been bowled, 4 wides have been bowled. Three legitimate deliveries and 4 deliveries have been outside the off stump, which were given wide by the umpire. Not an ideal line length to start an innings. Once again wide being signalled. 5 runs on the board without scoring, and it has been only the 3 chances where the ball has beaten the outside edge of the bat. Well, the required run rate around 9.30. The target is of 191. The most important is that Girish and Raj, they are a kind of a batsman who would surely think to watch out the power play. That's a good outswinging delivery. He's setting up the batsman with that outswingers, and would be surely a delight to watch if he can bowl an in-swinging delivery which can trouble the right hand batsman. Hitting the deck hard and swinging the ball both the ways. Kapil, if he can get a wicket in the first over, well, that could be a dream start his team would have needed from him. Once again a play and a miss, a bit of a footwork, not able to control his shot there. Raj. Five deliveries, 5 runs, and that too in the form of extras. Once again the play and a miss. So that's the end of the first over. It's 5 without a loss.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
Jigar Shah to start with his spell from the far end. The first over we saw 5 extras being bowled by Kapil, otherwise all the deliveries were right on the spot. This time using the pace of the ball, it's been played away on the onside towards the mid-wicket region for a single. So the first run of the bat of the batsman, Girish opening his account with a single, and Raj to yet open his account. He has faced the 6 deliveries from Kapil where 5 extras were bowled, but then all the occurrences were that the outside edge was beaten. Lovely piece of bowling by Kapil, but need to bowl in the right areas. This time it will be Jigar to bowl to Raj Soni. One fielder at short extra cover, one fielder at short covers being introduced for that leading edge. This time hitting him on the pads. Well, he's kind of a smart bowler who can take off the pace easily. Is Jigar Shah. He's a medium pacer guy, bowling with all his experience. This time driven, but straight to the fielder at short covers and a cheeky single. And with that, Raj opening his account in the 8 deliveries which he has faced. So it's always a mental pressure on the batsman whenever he comes out to bat. The first run matters the most. 7 runs, and that too 5 extras and 2 runs each. A single to Girish and a single to Raj. Girish on strike. The right and left hand combination. A play and a miss. .4 over 7 runs. They are off to a good start, but then they would be thinking to go after the bowlers on the loose deliveries which they get. But most important is that if Raj and Girish pretend to go on to play up till the 10th over, well, that might be game on for team MRV Risers, because as we say, they are the kind of a batsman who would be surely thinking to go after the bowlers and utilize the power play. That was in the air, lovely timing. Then just a single, driven through the covers for just a single by Girish. And Raj, he has played 8 deliveries. He is playing on a single, but then the previous over we saw Kapil bowling those outswingers and troubling the batsmen to score those runs. That's a good piece of a strike, clearing through the mid-wicket area, between the mid-wicket and the mid-on. Ball crosses the fence. It's the first boundary of the innings from Raj. A pretty confident looking shot from Raj. 2 overs gone, it's 12 without a loss.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
So the last ball of the previous over produced a boundary for MRV Risers. Raj hitting that boundary between the mid wicket and the mid on, this time down the leg side for the left hand batsman Girish to face Kapil for the first time, and down the leg side, wide being signalled. So the most important thing is that Kapil should bowl in the right areas. He is trying to bowl onto the leg stump for the left hand. He should try to change his and should bowl over the round the wicket for the left hand batsman. Yes, as I was mentioning, this time changing his end and an uneven bounce for the batsman playing at the late moment was Girish, and would be surely thinking to go off strike as much as possible and give strike to Raj. Well, Raj has his big shots in his archery. They need to play out safely the power play, do not lose early wickets and then go after the power play, as it will be a widespread outfield. This time mistimed it. A good attempt there by the fielder. And the ball skids off the fielder's hand. He had his heart in the mouth for a meanwhile, but then lucky enough to get a lifeline on the score of 5.
I'm here at Jean-Claude Olivier Salon and I just got my hair treatment done. I tried a new brand called Postcom and I
So as we say, prevention is better than cure, and the batsman calling on for the helmet. This time a good in-swinging delivery for the left-hand batsman. So the outswinger which is there for the right-hand batsman becomes an in-swinger for the left-hand batsman. 15 without a loss in 2.3 overs. Girish playing on 3 of 5 and Raj playing on 6 of 10. The extras helping MRV Risers to produce some runs, and the captain of Rising Strikers would be surely thinking to take if wickets can help them. This time a change of a pace, and lucky enough it went on to miss the off stump, otherwise that could have been the first wicket. It was a close call, it was a dangerous leave by Girish, but in the end a safe result, no runs and no harm done. 15 without a loss after 2.4 overs. That's a very good delivery and a good take by the wicket keeper, diving to his right and stopping the ball. Certainly hitting the thigh pad or the pads of the batsman, but surely it's a good swinging start here by the Kapil. 1.5 overs, 8 runs, 6 wides which he has bowled. Had it been taken off, only 2 runs would have been considered, but nevertheless 15 runs on the board for Team MRV Risers. Ball keeping low Wanted to go slog it, misses it completely. Not able to read his line and length, and end of a successful over. 15 without a loss. लो खाली दो ही रहना है ना, अच्छा ही ओवर गया ना.
Can't tell y'all how awesome my hair feels. Like, I'm just loving it. Well, apart from that, I'm loving the salon services of them and taking care of the sanitization to almost everything. This is a huge space, you know, it's so big. It's one of the biggest salon in Bombay and it's so lit. I'm loving this place and I'm really excited to come back and visit them again. Plus,
So well, it's the start of the 4th over. Jigar to continue his 2nd over of the spell. Slower one straight into the block hole, played towards short extra cover. (15) without a loss, 3.1 overs. The target being 191. Well, it's a huge score, but as we say, you need to be a calculative, some kind of shots. This time lofted into the vacant zone, above extra cover. The ball goes all the way. So boundary after 7 deliveries, taking the score to 19 runs. First ball was a dot ball, but then this time he was ready for that over pitch delivery, and as soon as the delivery was bowled with outside the off stump, and Raj making no mistake in guiding the ball for a boundary. So he will wait for the right deliveries to be delivered and then go after it. Raj Soni. Well, he's one of the most dangerous batsmen once he gets settled in. 19 without a loss. Swing in the air, played at a short mid on, not for any runs. Good piece of a comeback there by the bowler Jigar Shah. Lovely timing on it, and it goes all the way above the bowler's head. That's the maximum. As we say, have presence, be calm, and once you get it, utilize the opportunity. And Raj doing the right thing, waited and waited into the slot, and it was slid away above the bowler's head for a maximum. 25 the score with the help of that 6 runs. He was playing on 3 of 8 deliveries, but now reaching on to 16 of 14 deliveries. 25 the score with the help of that 6. So what a shot that was, and a diving effort. Well, he is trying to utilize the loose deliveries, but in the process you need to be cool and calm as ice, otherwise that could have been a disaster. Yes, played with soft hands, and it's a close call. Both the batsmen calling on for a cheeky single, and of a very good over for MRV Risers. It's 26 without a loss.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
I can't stop feeling my hair. I'm loving them. Like, thank you so much for everything. Thank you.
This is the Coach's Voice Academy.
Transition, quick, well done!
Remember, to be a top player, you must keep the focus all the time.
The Coach's Voice Academy, where the game's greatest minds share the secrets of their success.
Once I'd done my first coaching badge, I realised I was in the right field and sector for me.
Premium content for coaches at every level.
So going at the run rate of 6 runs per over, they have scored 26 runs, and this time what a delivery. Tried to cut that delivery, but lucky enough it went on to miss the outside edge, and a good take by the wicket keeper. The ball keeping low. The medium pace attack being introduced by the captain of Rising Strikers. That's onto the pads, and it's been flicked away. Towards the fine leg region, and so the runs coming in. As we say, have patience, the things will work, and now onwards the runs coming in for MRV Risers. That boundary taking the score to 30, and Raj within no space of a time has reached on to score of 21 of 18 deliveries, and Girish giving him the company on 3 of 8 balls which he has faced. The field being set up on the offside, and if you bowl to the batsman on the pads, that's not an ideal line and length. Once again missing down the leg side. Good take by the wicket keeper. 2 balls have been bowled in this over, and 5 runs have been conceded, a boundary and a wide, resulting to release some pressure from the batsman. It's a huge target being set up. That's been chipped away above the bowlers, above the fielder. I beg your pardon, that was in the air for a meanwhile, but lucky enough went on above the fielder at the short mid-on. Required run rate around 9.94, and they are off to a start to 6 runs per over. But nevertheless, this time round the wicket for the left-hand batsman. Good piece of fielding there at the covers. Dot ball, and as soon as the right hand batsman has arrived, it will be a change in the field for the bowlers, and they need to once again go according to their game plan. There's a big appeal for leg before, a bit of a miscommunication, and lucky enough the batsman survives. Yes, it's necessary. If they keep patience, do not take undue risk. Chintan Mehta, the wicket keeper. That's been played on the onside. No fielder there. Into the second zone. One bounce into the fence for a boundary. It's a 4, resulting the score to 33. And Raj opening his bat, and this time getting a boundary. The score moving on to 37 with the help of this boundary. and with that the current run rate going up to 7.84 runs per over. One more delivery left in the 5th over. It's turning out to be a good one.
Okay, sir.
कितना हुआ
37
बॉल
ओवर हो गया
कैसे देख ध्यान से
ओवर हो गया
0
4 वाइड सिंगल सिंगल डॉट 4
डॉट आया था
हाँ पहला बॉल डॉट था तू देख क्या क्या डाला देख बक्का क्या डाला
now that's been played above the bowler's head. Misfield by the fielder at the long on region. One more boundary. Caught behind, they are appealing it. Now that's a mistimed shot, but straight to the fielder. So finally a breakthrough here for team Rising Strikers, and finally the partnership has been broken, and the big wicket of Raj coming in.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
From grassroots,
You are allowed to get your arm up and then try and regain possession.
To elite.
That might be a set pass, it might be beyond, it might be a switch of play.
Exclusive coaching courses explaining how and why top coaches prepare their teams.
To recognise the triggers, if you like, when the opposition are trying to put the ball in behind you.
Including coverage of full training sessions from tactical angles.
3 big words. Up, hold, drop. Good, nice timing.
Delivered by experts. From academy.
Well played. Hey, super combination. Terrific start.
To first team.
So the first wicket falling in the form of Raj Soni, out on scoring of 26 runs. He was out playing across the line, getting an thickish outside edge and a good take by the fielder at the flying slips corridor. 43 for the loss of 1 wicket. Viral opening his account with that single, and it will be Girish on strike. Jigar providing a breakthrough for his team. Once again, ball keeping low, wanted to go for a drive. Lucky enough, the foot was inside the crease, and good piece of a keeping by Chintan. 6 overs gone, it's 43 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
Let's go attack the defender, okay?
You're balancing off, you're coming over, and nothing comes through.
A searchable library of user-friendly session plans and practices for every level, curated by UEFA Pro licensed coaches. Exclusive access to interviews with the biggest names in football on their journey, philosophy, tactics and match strategy.
Seeing the game from that perspective, you can see everything happening.
Don't let your background
So what an start to the over this is by Viral, cracking shot towards the points. No chance for the fielder to stop that. Boundary resulting the score to go 40. The very dispatch for a boundary, and surely that would bring up the confidence. This time a cracking cover drive, but very well stopped by the fielder. Fielder at the short cover was stationed for that shot, and lucky enough he had stopped 3 runs. Surely that would have been a second boundary, but then very well fielded. One fielder at the cover points, one fielder inside the 30-yard circle at the short covers, one fielder at long off, and the third man being called in. What an delivery! You miss, I hit. The bails are off, and it's the second wicket falling on the score of 48. Bowling with the same position, and was unable to read that. In the end, the bails were clicked off, ball kissing the off stump, and with that it's the second wicket falling on the score of 48. Team MRV Risers certainly getting a breakthrough here. They need a partnership.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
and be the barrier, educate and develop yourself as much as you possibly can.
He cannot play alone when he come in between the lines. So this player must be totally in control of this area here.
And new for 2020, one-to-one and small group sessions for all levels of coaching.
If I'm here and I'm checking up, can I get off? Bang.
Premium quality.
Then the new batsman in. Played on onside and not for any runs. There is a four. So both the to stop the line in length, missing down the leg side. One more extra for MRV Risers, but then the most important thing, rising strikers have sent both the opening batsmen back to the pavilion, and Jatin getting a wicket to his name, this time outside the off stump line. .4 overs, 50 runs, 2 wickets. That was a slow one attempted. And one more dot ball. If you have a look out in this over, the first ball that was driven for a boundary, then single and wicket. The batsman good piece of a fielding, and Chintan responding to that call, was running towards the danger, and 51 for the loss of 2 wickets. There was a fielder at the forward short leg.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
New content uploaded every week. Access from any device. The Coach's Voice Academy, the online coach education platform from the Coach's Voice. Available online on the Apple Store and Google Play.
Jatin, huh? Being brought into the attack from the pavilion end. The first ball outside the off stump was a dot ball. 24 runs and a wicket. He is bowling his last over of the spell. Jigar Shah. Once again, that's been played through the mid wicket region, and the batsman cross over for 2 important runs. So it will be now onwards how the batsmen play. You need to convert those singles into doubles and wait for the right deliveries and bounce on the loose deliveries which they get to both the openers back to the pavilion. Once again an attempted Yorker, bringing the bat at the right moment, played towards fine leg. They are going for the third one. No, they restrict themselves to just 2 runs. So 4 runs have been scored in the form of doubles in this over, and that's the right thing at the moment which the batsman can do. Put pressure on the fielders. Once again a tossed up delivery, taking the pace out of the ball and putting it at the right area. Jigar bowling with his all the experience in the middle, getting the big wicket of Raj Soni. Once again a play and a miss there. Not allowing the batsman to go for a big hits is Jigar Shah. 4 runs only have been scored in these 5 balls in the form of doubles, where the 2 instance the batsman crossed over for 2 important runs. 55 for the loss of 2 wickets. Dragging the ball from outside the off stump towards the long on region. They are going for the second one and 6 runs. taken by completing those 2 runs in the over. 8 overs gone, it's 57 for the loss of 2 wickets. So straight away it's a spinner being introduced from the pavilion end. Okay. Mihir Shah, very first ball, it was played towards the flying slip for a single, cracked onto the back foot. The fielder had short cover, cutting the ball and restricting the batsman to just a single. They are trying to score those boundaries, not taking undue risk, but then most important is they need a partnership in the middle. Once again playing at the late moment, there's a shy at the striker's end. Well, he's short of the crease and it's the run out. The third wicket in the form of run out, and rising strikers striking once again with a wicket here. A good piece of a fielding there by Shravan, making no hesitation, and wicketkeeper Chintan doing the right thing, taking the bells off in a flash.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
Whoa.
Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
Mihir Shah bowling in the right areas, and the fielder from the backward point making no mistake in taking that run out. They were going at the danger end, and the new batsman in is Chandresh. The third wicket falling in the form of a run out. This time again going on the back foot, played towards short extra cover, not for any runs. Now that's been lofted towards long off. One bounce into the hands of the fielder. Well fielded by Chirag, running all the way from long off towards mid off for just a single.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket.
Vishal, the new bowler. The first ball driven towards mid-on. Wanted to field in the follow-through. With that single, the score moving on for Team MRV rises to 61. Timing the ball well up towards the long on for just a single. So 2 singles on the very first 2 balls of the 10th over. With each and every dot ball passing, the pressure would be binding on the batsman and the run rate would be climbing on. It's a huge score. Wanted to go for the sweep. Didn't connect it properly. Ball falling short of the wicket keeper there. No harm done. Score remains on 62 for the loss of 3 wickets. Well, 129 runs more required to win this match. Once again connecting it towards the Cow's corner. They are going for the second one. There was an overthrow, but the batsmen made their mind for just 2 runs. 64 for the loss of 3 wickets. 9.4 overs have been bowled. Once again using his feet very well. That's been played in the vacant zone. There's a chase for the fielder. It will not be stopped. The ball goes all the way towards the deep sweeper region. 8 runs coming of the 5 deliveries in this over. A good piece of a footwork and Chandresh guiding the ball all the way for a boundary. Viral playing on 8 of 6 and Chandresh playing on 8 of 7 deliveries. 61 balls left, 123 runs still needed. With each and every wicket falling and the pressure binding, the run rate would surely go up. That's a good off spin. There was a backup and in the end it's just a single. 10 overs gone, it's 69 for the loss of 3 wickets and the drinks are on the field.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
the drinks are off the field, and we'll have to wait how the remaining 10 overs go on. 191 being the target. 69 for the loss of 3 wickets. Team MRV Risers after 10 overs. Mihir from the far end was ball driven towards deep mid off for just a single. 70 on the board. Viral and Chandresh, well, if they can spend some time and hit the big hits, well, they can score some runs. But meanwhile, Mihir hitting the ball onto the pads, saw the batsman shuffling in, adjusted his line and length, and one more dot ball in this innings. 120 still run needed to win this match of wide was piece of hitting. No chance for the fielder, and the ball travels 2 to 3 bounce into the fence at the deep extra cover region for a boundary. Opening his face of the bat outside the off stump, got a chance and converting it into a boundary. This time driven down the ground towards long on for just a single. That's a good sensational cricket. Single followed by a boundary, and once again it will be the new batsman on strike, Viral. Already 7 runs of the 5 balls in this over till now. 76 the score. They require 10 to 12 runs per over. This time driven back to the bowler, not for any runs, and within a short span of the time, 11 overs coming to an end. 76 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
The Sam played towards the deep backward square leg. Score moving on to 77 with the help of that single. Chandresh Rawal playing on 16, 2 boundaries to his name, and Viral playing on 9 of 9, a boundary to his name. So both the batsmen in this center have faced some deliveries. Well, from now onwards, now they need to go after the bowlers, try to score some big shots. This time driven on to the full toss, but straight to the fielder at the forward square leg for just a single. They are trying, and they should keep on the process to go after the bowlers. Never know when the runs can come raining in for the batsmen. But then most important, they have lost 3 top order batsmen in the process. That's a good shot. Stand and deliver. Resulting into one more 4 for Team MRV Risers. Viral opening his bat now, making his intentions clear. A beautiful shot through the covers. Now this time it's been mistimed, falling between the 2 fielders at mid-off. 84 is the score. The last ball of the 12th over coming up from Vishal. That's again a good shot. They are going for the second one, and just a single. Lucky enough they didn't went on to score the second run, otherwise that could have been a one more wicket. Meanwhile 12 was gone with 85 for the loss of 3 wickets.
I'm here at Jean-Claude Olivier Salon.
Well, me is a kind of a bowler who completes his over within a short span of a time. The first ball wanted to go for a sweep shot, didn't connect it properly. The fielder at mid wicket stopping that delivery. This time played back to the bowler. Didn't stick into his hand, but what an over this is. Both the two deliveries straight away, it seems like the batsmen are into the pressure, and why not when you have a big score on the scoreboard, the batsman would surely be thinking to go after the bowlers. Clearing his front foot, and that's been flicked away between the mid wicket and the mid on for a single. Required run rate climbing up to 13 runs per over now. It's the 13th over in progress. So the spinners doing work here. Missed by the batsman, even missed out by the wicket keeper. Yes, bye is being signalled. They won't mind giving away singles and doubles. The most important thing is that the bowlers would be surely thinking to stop that boundaries. And what has been a complete team unit display from rising strikers. That's a scoop shot attempted. Ball is going towards the fine leg. It's a chase of the fielder, and the batsmen are crossing for 2 important runs. Good piece of a fielding, running all the way from the forward square leg towards the fine leg region. It's not that easy in the middle, but every run matters the most. 90 for the loss of 3 wickets in 12.5 overs. He judged the ball early, but made sure stopped the ball at the right moment. Fielder on the 30-yard circle at the mid wicket. Just a single. It's the hot and humid conditions in the middle. It's not that easy. 13 overs gone. 91 for the loss of 3 wickets. Nirav continuing the 14th over. Then a bit of a misfield, and the batsman crossover for 2 runs. Was running towards the danger end. Nirav into his first over. First ball was a dot ball, but then 2 runs. A bit of a misfield by the fielder, resulting in 2 runs. 93 for the loss of 3 wickets. Straight, no, but one bounce into the hands of the fielder at the long on. Once it looked like it was in the air, but single for team MRV Risers, taking the score to 94. Viral playing on 22 of 18 and Chandresh playing on 91 of 17. Well, they are now settled in and they must try to go after the bowlers. At least one of the batsmen need to take a charge here, or else it would be game over for MRV Risers. This time going on the back foot, it's been punched away for just a single. Played into the gap between the cover and the points region for a single. They won't mind giving away singles and doubles. Team Rising Stars, well, they have a big total on the scoreboard. 96 required 100, climbing to 15 runs per over. Pitching it short, there's a chance of a run out and he misses it. Had it been collected, that would have been one more wicket at the non-striker's end. 97 for the loss of 3 wickets, 14 overs gone.
And I just got my hair treatment done. I tried a new brand called Postcom and I can't tell you all how awesome my hair feels. Like, I'm just loving it. Well,
Mihir from the far end, the very first ball, there's an appeal for leg before and in, up goes the finger. Going for a sweep shot across the line and he's been given plumb. Leg before. Might be going down to hit the middle stump and up goes the finger. 5th wicket falls. So half the team back to the pavilion. Hey?
Okay.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
Apart from that, I'm loving the salon services of them and taking care of the sanitization to almost everything. This is a huge space, you know, it's so big. It's one of the biggest salon in Bombay and it's so lit. I'm loving this place and I'm really excited to come back and visit them again. Plus, I can't stop feeling my hair. I love loving them. Like, thank you so much for everything. Thank you.
This is the Coach's Voice Academy.
Transition, quick, well done!
Remember, to be a top player, you must keep the focus all the time.
The Coach's Voice Academy, where the game's greatest minds share.
It's 2 wickets in 2 balls for team Rising Strikers, and now it seems they are on the back foot. Team MRV Risers. Mir getting 2 wickets in 2 quick session here across the line and paying a prize. He's been clean bowled. Darshan walking back to the pavilion without scoring, without troubling the scorer.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
The secrets of their success.
Once I'd done my first coaching badge, I realised I was in the right field and sector for me.
Premium content for coaches at every level, from grassroots.
You are allowed to get your arm up and then try and regain possession.
To elite.
That might be a set pass, it might be beyond, it might be a switch of play.
97 for the loss of 5 wickets. So half the side back to the pavilion. Viral playing on 23. On strike is Pramod, the new batsman, walking in after the wicket of Darshan fell. Went across the line for a big hit, misses it completely. Mir on a hat-trick here. So the chance of a hat-trick being missed down, and some of an animated scenes in the middle between both the teammates. But most important is that all the fielders and the bowlers have bowled like a team unit. 97 for the loss of 5 wickets in 14.3 overs. Not this time, it will be declared as a wide ball going down the leg side. Mihir into his last over, 16 runs, 2 wickets to his name. That's a good length area, and driven back to the bowler, not for any runs. So bowling from stump to stump is Mihir, and in the process he has picked up 2 wickets to his name. Once again a close call, but then the batsman crossing over for a cheeky single. (99) for the loss of 5 wickets. When you have a huge score, even your bowlers and the fielders show some eternity to stop that ball. This time it's a single on the board, and with that it's 100 up for team MRV Risers after 15 overs. 100 for the loss of 5 wickets. So it's the start of a new over from the pavilion end. Play towards long on for just a single. So the required run rate climbing for team MRV Risers to 15.88 runs per over. Going on the back foot, that's been punched away towards points for just a single. Fielder at the deep point fields and stops the ball from going into the fence. Viral land Pramod in the middle. Ball getting bat getting an inside edge, and Going back to the bowler, not for any runs. So the spinners have done their work for team Rising Strikers. Bowling in the right areas, taking wickets at regular intervals. .4 overs gone, 103 for the loss of 5 wickets. With each and every dot ball and single run, the required run rate would be surely climbing up to 18 runs per over. This time played into the gap by Pramod. That's a good shot. A slog hit at the mid-wicket region for a boundary. Pick. .107 the score with the help of this boundary. 15.5 overs this time. The ball keeping low, that's been played away between the points and the covers, and batsmen pick up those 2 important runs. Well, it's the semi-final number 2 of the day of the elite group between the MRV Risers and Rising Strikers. Winning the toss, electing to field first. Well, they require 82 runs of 24 balls.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
Exclusive coaching courses explaining how and why top coaches prepare their teams.
To recognise the triggers, if you like, when the opposition are trying to put the ball in behind you.
Including coverage of full training sessions from tactical angles.
3 big words: up, hold, drop.
बॉल कौन है? The very first ball, a single has been taken. Vishal to bowl his third over. 110 on the board. Pramod playing on it and Viral playing on 27 of 24. Good piece of a wicket keeping we have seen today from Chintan. Well, he is bowling a slower deliveries at the moment. Vishal is mixing up with the variations and not allowing the batsman to take easy runs. Beautiful cover drive. No chance for the fielder to stop it. Will go all the way. The most important thing is now Pramod and Viral should bat out the remaining overs, and if possible, if they can strike at every delivery, well, it can be a game. 114 for the loss of 5 wickets, 16.3 overs required, 100 climbing to 19.25. Using his feet, that's been played towards a long on. For just a single. last ball of the 17th over coming on. This time played not for any runs. 17 gone, it's 116 for the loss of 5 wickets.
Good, nice timing.
Delivered by experts. From academy.
Well played. Hey, super combination. Terrific start.
To first team.
Let's go attack the defender, okay?
You're balancing off, you're coming over, and nothing comes through.
A searchable library of user-friendly.
Now that's played above the bowler's head. There is a fielder at the long off, and it's just a single. Nirav being introduced back into the attack, bowling his third over. 16 runs till now, and the spinners have done a remarkable mark in this innings. Once again, ball keeping low, wanted to go for a cut shot, misses it completely. So as we say, the strategy working here for the team Rising Strikers. First in the innings we saw the batsmen contributing with the bats, and now the bowlers and the fielders doing the mark. They are going for the second one, and it's the run out at the non-strikers end. A good throw by the fielder from the deep mid wicket straight into the hands of the bowler, and rest of the work was done by Nirav. Kapil making a good decision and throwing the ball at the non-strikers end. Nirav comfortably taking the bails off, and he was well short of the crease.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
Pramod trying his hard luck, but he's not able to connect it properly. He's not gonna give up till the end. It's a fighting nature of Pramod, which surely ensures he's a fighter by nature. 119 for the loss of 6 wickets, 17.4 overs bowled out, required 127 runs per over. Well, that's an unbelievable task, but yes, it's the work which has been done by the batsmen, by the bowlers and the fielders, bowling as a team unit by team Rising Strikers. मंगवा लेंगे बाद में. A single for Pramod. End of 18 overs, it's 121 for the loss of 6 wickets. Bunker.
Session plans and practices for every level, curated by UEFA Pro licensed coaches. Exclusive access to interviews with the biggest names in football on their journey, philosophy, tactics and match strategy.
Seeing the game from that perspective, you can see everything happening.
Don't let your background be the barrier. Educate and develop yourself as much as you possibly can.
He cannot play alone when he comes.
It's Hemang Mehta to bowl the 19th over, and what has been a complete teamwork from the Rising Strikers. Well, they have completely outplayed. This time a cracking shot off the back foot towards the deep extra cover and resulting it into a boundary. Even the fielders didn't move and the ball goes down all the way for a boundary to start the over number 19. Pitching the ball short was Hemang and Pramod guiding it all the way for a boundary. Straight to the fielder at the forward point, and Hemang gets a wicket to his name. And it's the one more nail in the coffin for team Rising Strikers. Field was set up and once again the batsman falling into the trap of the Rising Strikers.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
In between the lines. So this player must be totally in control of this area here.
And new for 2020, one-to-one and small group sessions for all levels of coaching.
If I'm here and I'm checking up, can I get off? Bang.
Premium quality, new content uploaded every week.
सिंगल किसने निकाला? भावी ने की भावी भावी
So now it's the formalities which have been left in this match. Score being on 126. 7 wickets have fallen. It's the 19th over in progress. That's a good shot, resulting into one more boundary through the covers. Once again on the back foot, but straight to the fielder at the deep covers for just a single. (131) for the loss of 7 wickets. 18.5 was being bowled out. Dot ball to end the over number 19.
सब अंपायर की कमाल है 31 सब घपाघप भगाया ना उन लोगों ने.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
So at the moment it seems Rising Strikers are enjoying each and every moment of the match, and why not when you have outplayed the opposition, when you have the youth score on the total. Well, it's a game on for you in each every perspective point of the match, and this time ball keeping low outside the off stump. Dot ball to start the last over from Pranav. Shravan. Now that's played in the air in the no man's land for a single. Shravan to bowl the third ball. Now that's in the air. Played towards wideish, long off. Just a single. Ball also not strong. So something to cheer here for team MRV Risers. 2 balls left, and what we say is they have been completely outplayed by the team Rising Strikers right from the word go. The last ball is resulting into an outside edge for a fine third man region once again, and it's one delivery left in this innings. 141 on for the loss of 7 wickets. Had that been taken, that would have been a wicket for Shravan, but he misses it completely this time. Dot ball to end the bowling proceedings, and with that it's 20 overs gone, and winning the match comfortably is a team Rising Strikers. What has been a complete team unit display from Rising Strikers, all the top order batsmen contributing and posting a huge score of 191, and then the bowlers coming to the rescue and made sure they won it comfortably, winning the match by 49 runs. Mihir Shah bowling 4 overs 18 runs, 2 wickets. Hemang Mehta bowling 1 over 10 runs and a wicket. Jatin Mehta 2 overs 19 runs and a wicket, and Jigar Shah 4 overs 30 runs and a wicket. Well, Viral, Raj, Chandresh and Pramod, they tried their luck hard but were not able to convert those start into big innings. But in the end, it's the Rising Stars Strikers winning the match by 49 runs, and with that we conclude our day here from the MIG. We'll be live again with you. Till then, stay tuned with us for the Jfsc Dads Premier League. Thank you so much.
Cannot enjoy your coffee? Let's take Copico, the magic of pocket coffee. Strong coffee aroma, strong coffee taste. Copico, the magic of pocket coffee.
Access from any device. The Coach's Voice Academy, the online coach education platform from the Coach's Voice. Available online on the Apple Store and Google Play.